Good day everyone! Welcome back to Math A YouTube channel. In this channel, we're going to discuss different topics in mathematics. Our lesson for today is graphing linear equations given 2 points. Let us graph the linear equations given the following details. Determine the slope and describe the graph. So the given is 2, -1, and 7, 3. So first, kailangan muna nating gumawa ng Cartesian plane. So ito na ang ating Cartesian plane. So next, pwede na nating i-plot ang given points. So unahin natin yung 2, -1. So 2, -1, tingin muna tayo sa x-axis and then look for 2. And then, next is -1. Punta tayo sa y-axis. So, this is our -1. So, 2, -1 is this point. Okay. Next, i-plot natin yung 7, 3. So, 7 sa x-axis at 3 naman sa y-axis. So, this is our second point. 7, 3. Since meron na tayong 2 points, we're going to connect the points using a straight line. Okay? So, this is our graph. Next, ang sabi sa ating problem, we're going to determine the slope and describe the graph. So, para makuha natin yung slope, gamitin ulit natin yung formula na m equals y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. So, para mas madali, lagyan natin ng label ang ating mga given. So, x sub 1, y sub 1 para sa ating unang point. And then, x sub 2, y sub 2 para sa ikalawang point. And then, isubstitute na natin sila sa ating formula. So, that would be equal to, ang value ng y sub 2 is 3 minus the value of y sub 1 is -1 over the value of x sub 2 is 7 minus the value of x sub 1 is 2. Next, let us simplify. That is equal to 3 minus -1. So, negative times negative will result to positive. So, this will become 3 plus 1. So, 3 plus 1 is equal to 4 over 7 minus 2 equals 5. So, alam naman natin na ang slope is equal to rise over run. So, it means we have 4 steps rise and then 5 steps ang ating run. So, from the first point, which is 2, -1, we're going to rise 4 steps. So, let us count. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, this is our rise. And then, ang run natin is 5 steps. So, run tayo 5 steps papunta sa kanan since ang ating slope ay positive. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, 5 steps yung ating run. So, the graph leans from left to right. Therefore, the trend of the graph is increasing. So, kapag ang slope ay positive, so ang ating line leans from left to right. And the trend of the graph will increase. Another example. So, gawa ulit tayo ng Cartesian plane at i-plot natin ang ordered pair 5, 3 and 2, 5. So, 5, 3 on this part. So, ito yung ating first point. Next, 2, 5. So, 2 sa x-axis and 5 sa y-axis. So, this will be our second point. Next, Considering the 2 points, pwede na tayong gumawa ng straight line. So, connect the points using a straight line. Okay, take note pala, kaya tayo meron double-headed arrow, it means that the line can be extended. Okay, next, find the slope using the slope formula m equals y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. So, lagyan natin ng label ang ating given before we substitute to the formula. Okay, so value of y sub 2 is 5 minus y sub 1 is 3 over x sub 2 is 2 minus x sub 1 is 5. So, simplify. Our slope is equal to 5 minus 3 equals 2 over 2 minus 5 equals negative 3. So, again, the slope is equal to rise over run. So, pakita lang natin na ang ating slope is equal to 2 over negative 3. So, from the point 5, 3, so rise tayo 2 steps. So, 1, 2. So, we have here 2 steps. And then, from this point, we're going to run papunta naman ngayon sa kaliwa since the slope is negative. So, 1, 2, 3. So, we have here 3 steps run papunta sa kaliwa since the slope is negative. Describe the graph. So, the graph leans from right to left and the trend of the graph is decreasing. Kapag ang slope ay negative, ang line natin leans from right to left and the trend is decreasing. Another example, given here negative 2, 2, and 4, 2. Okay, so let us plot the first ordered pair. Negative 2 sa ating x-axis and then positive 2 sa y-axis. So, this is our first point. Next, 4, 2, 4 on x-axis and then positive 2 sa ating y-axis. So, this is our second point. Okay? So, pwede na natin i-connect yung ating points using a straight line. So, this is our graph. Next, we have to find the slope using the slope formula. M equals y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. So, label the given, substitute to the formula which is y sub 2 equals 2 minus y sub 1 equals 2. So, 2 minus 2 over the value of x sub 2 is 4 minus the value of x sub 1 is negative 2. So, the slope now is equal to 2 minus 2 equals 0 over 4 minus negative 2. So, that would become 4 plus 2 since negative times negative is equal to positive. So, 4 plus 2 equals 6. Since the numerator is 0, the final answer would be equal to 0. So, our slope is equal to 0. Okay? So, kapag 0 ang slope natin, ang ating graph is a horizontal line. Okay? So, take a look at this line. As you can see, nakahiga ang ating line. So, it means that we have here a 0 slope. Last example, ordered pairs or points 6, 1 and 6, negative 3. So, plot natin yung 6, 1. So, we have here 6 sa x-axis at 1 naman sa y-axis. So, this is our first point. Next, 6, negative 3. So, 6 sa x-axis and then negative 3 sa y-axis. So, we have here 6, negative 3. Okay, connect the points using a straight line. So, this is our graph. Next, find the slope using the slope formula. M equals y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. Okay, so label the points. Next, substitute na natin yung ating given. Y sub 2 is equal to negative 3 minus the value of y sub 1 is positive 1 over the value of x sub 2 is 6 minus the value of x sub 1 is 6. Let us simplify. So that is equal to negative 3 minus 1. So we have here negative 4 over 6 minus 6 is equal to 0. So take note that if the denominator is 0, the final answer will be undefined. So our slope is undefined. Okay? So if we're going to describe the graph is a vertical line. So ibig sabihin, kapag pala meron tayong line which is vertical, our slope is undefined. And that ends our lesson for today. Thank you for watching. I'm Teacher Grace. See you again next time. Please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more updates. Bye!